again. Good morning. I hope your day, your morning goes great. I was just sitting, having some coffee, and I got, confirmation and stuff like that. But I had to wait until, the internet where I could finish videos, stopped where I could finish. But anyway, while I was waiting, I was also, doing something, between me and God, as always. And they brought up that also needs to be done. Now, everyone knows my situation, what is happening, one's getting others, either do readings to find out what's going on with me. And then they do some type of ritual or send, an entity or whatever. But it's not only with me, And I did give a list in the very beginning of how they do it, where they go, and etc. And what they use. Now, what I was told, these ones who do the rituals, and everything, they use, candles, and they go to grave sites and stuff like that. Now, and they also go into dreams, and I mentioned that also, what they do. I was told, to put a stop. In order for you to put a stop to all this, also, to stop. Now, I know there are a lot of ones out there who sells all this stuff, but there are also, they say they call themselves, some type of, witch or whatever. They say. But they're the good ones. They do things, to help people, or, the way you're supposed to use your gifts. But these ones, to get what they need, they have to go to these shops or stores or whatever you want to call them. And most of the stuff you can get anywhere. Now, the thing is, everyone knows about all this by now. One, those shops should know why these ones are going in. Now, I'm not telling you, what to do, but, you need to put a stop to it where they can't get it. Or if you know what they're doing, put a, I don't know, ask God to, do something. I mean, he does anyway. I mean, if you light a candle, I explained all that. If you, whatever. Um, and the graveyards, cemeteries, and all that. Now, most cemeteries, they have a really, really high fence, gated, and they close certain times with a lock. How are these people getting onto cemeteries? That's what I like to know. I mean, I could figure it out, and I was told. But I was also told cemeteries need to put more security up. Ones that don't work there, you have to be there. Some cemeteries don't have people there all the time. If you need to go to the office or whatever, no one's usually there. But the thing is, you need to put something where no one can get in unless you work there. So I like to know how all these ones that are doing rituals in cemeteries are getting in. And apparently there's supposed to be someone on the property to keep an eye out. And also, I know it's like really, really dark around there, in the cemetery, and a lot of people are, squeamish or whatever. Well, the thing is, to make it better, stick more, lights all around where the whole entire property is lit. Because the ancestors, who they are disturbing every time they do a ritual, they're getting really angry. And I already said this. They're beyond. Now, I've been given all kinds of stuff that I've been getting. How to make it better, for everybody. Now this, all kinds of stuff. Now, like I said, I'm not in any of these, professions or whatever. I mean, if I need to learn about it, I'll, look it up or, go ask and get my answers. Whatever. But I'm getting this directly, a download, and speaking, to God or who I speak to. So how will I know about all this? I don't. you know. But we do need to put a stop to it. And, one way or another, I will wake up everybody. Everyone needs to realize, you have to work together. And, do things to protect each other, to do things, to cheer somebody up. And, everyone will start feeling well, different, but more and more, all that negativity will get out of you. And one, you need to ask God or, ancestors, your spiritual team. I already explained all that, to help you. And you need to continue to give yourself all positive thinking every day to bring your true self forward, to protect you. Now remember, I told you, your higher self is all the way in the back. They've been through it. You need to catch up to your higher self. Other than God, your spiritual team, your ancestors, and all them of the light, it's been getting you through everything. That means that they were already through it, and they're trying to get you to where they are, as in they're happy, they're, with whoever they're supposed to be with, etc., etc., at a good job, or you have a good business, whatever it may be. But cemeteries need to up and, ask God to help you provide for whatever, you need. And, and you need to, and ones will come through and help. But like I said, we need to, really start doing, and where people aren't getting away with stuff anymore. That was my other video about God is asking for more help. But sorry. I already put 2 videos up just recently, and what they tried to do on Halloween and All Saints, they're trying to stop me from putting videos up, but that's okay. You know, until they try something, then they'll know who they'll be, facing or coming up against. It's not only in spirit, but, whatever. It's all around. But you need to learn to ask, speak to, heaven, spirit of the light, like it's a, like whoever you want to speak with. Say, like my dad. My dad passed away. I speak to him like he's here. And if you pay attention, as I said in my other videos, you will get your answers. You need to pay attention to them. I mean, like I said, I'm here to wake people up, to make it better, where everyone is comfortable. Now, I am not saying, like, to heal yourself, like, when I say, what you have to do and all that. I'm not saying, oh, okay, you don't need doctors anymore. You don't need this anymore. No, you still do. They need to work too. But to continue to be healthy and whatever, you need to do that for yourself also. You could do both. But, you take natural stuff or, like that, herbal stuff and all that. But you also need to work with the doctor, that does that kind of stuff. Work with the hospital or whoever. You just don't go and, do it on the whim or whatever. Because, you need to know how to do all that. So you have to ask. But I'm not going to get into all that. But, everyone can work together. And that's how it's supposed to be. And, get thrown at you, what you're supposed to learn and do. And balance the light and the dark, like I've been saying, naturally, by spirit and God. Not forced, not whatever. But I'm repeating all that, and nope, no more. If you want to know about it, you go find the videos about all that. But we need to, like I said, we need to crack down. Like I said about that, the update for Peanut and, the squirrel and the raccoon. There was something up. The owners did a interview, but they only put up, I don't know, I think it's called like a reel or something like that. It wasn't long. But that was sad and uncalled for. And that's another thing that, you need to look at that video, because someone knows who called on them. And they're responsible also for lying and murdering 2 innocent animals that didn't even have rabies. So that's the other video that I just put up. But this, like I said, and I did this in the very beginning also, cameras need to start. And I noticed that in some areas they were put up and stuff like that. But we need to somehow start protecting our, communities with cameras and the cemeteries. Put them on, I don't know, on corners or whatever. This way you could see the whole street, or, that's not my field. Whoever field it is knows how to do it. But we need to start doing protection up and involving everybody to get together. Because I guess I'm repeating, because it's getting close to 2025. And, the storms and everything, between spirit, the universe, Mother Nature, doing all kinds of stuff. Now they're going directly towards all these ones. And I said that in my last video, that you kept trying Spirit and God. I think it was that one. They're not playing. They're angry. This is not a joke. It's not, a game, and it's not a movie. It's not whatever, TV show, whatever. No, this is real. You need to know the difference. And God wants us to start helping out, authorities, and spirit. People can't get away with stuff for years and years and years. Not anymore. I mean, you can't imagine everything that I've seen. I mean, anybody. I mean, remember everything you saw. you know, but everybody was always told, no, 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 be quiet, be quiet. Let somebody else say something. And then it can just continued by saying it. No, somebody else will. But in the meantime, somebody could have been, saved, or somebody, could have gotten caught, etc., etc. I know what it's like to wait and wait and wait and wait. After a while, it's like, well, I'm not going to go there, but, maybe if, you don't procrastinate and get things done, especially if somebody needs it, instead of, everybody waiting years and years and years. Now look at all these ones. I mean, now I can see, I am seeing progress. Look how many videos I, well, I didn't do it because I really don't know how. That I put up where you need to be careful if you see, fruit or whatever on top of, pumps at the gas station. Now the new other thing is if you see money. I think I put that one up. Well, I didn't, but you know what I mean. Money laying on the ground. Do not pick it up. Again, there's stuff on it. And if you have kids in the car or whatever, and they see it, or anyone that you have in the car, or you walking and you see money, don't take the chance. Because guarantee, if you look around, you'll see somebody waiting around that spot. And you'll know that it wasn't from God or one of your ancestors. You need to pay attention. And I mentioned, stores need to pay attention. Someone following somebody, or they give they're trying to give somebody a note. Well, again, there's stuff on it where you inhale it by opening it up. They carry you out and say, lie and say, oh, they don't feel good, I'm with her. Meanwhile, people are outside. And always make sure that you have an alarm on your cars. And if you can, cameras. Always park near the door, or, near one of those poles or whatever, because they have cameras. And they should have cameras. Because that's another thing. Somehow they're getting trackers put on your car. You need to pay attention to that too. And if you notice anybody following you, you don't go, don't panic. Make sure, you go somewhere or whatever and they are following you, you go directly to the police station. You don't go home because then they'll know where you live and etc. You need to pay attention. And always let anybody know where you are. Always. But yeah, we need to put a stop to all this. Um okay. Sorry. Um okay, I gotta go because there's too much high pitch over here. Yeah, we need to start working together. But anyway, I hope this helps. And everyone have a lovely day, morning, whatever, night. Sending everybody, coffee, tea, whatever you drink to start your day. And I'm proud of everybody around the world. I thank everybody who's here. And I thank everybody who is out there making themselves better, their family, and doing things, to make it better. I am so proud of all of you. And so, Spirit, remember, they see everything. They hear everything. But anyway, I will let all of you get it, get started on your day. And I won't keep yous. Anyway, ciao.